today we're going to be talking about the down command. And down means lay down on the ground, not get down off of you. So down is a command for a dog to lay down on the ground or the floor or their mat or the couch. But most people will use get down for a dog that's jumping up on them. So if you use that consistently, then you may want to come up with a different command to get your dog to lay down so they understand what down is. So a lot of people use lay, the German word Platz. It doesn't really matter what word you use as long as you're consistent and you teach it the same. So Louis advanced, he's gone through his offering behavior training, he's gone through his treat and command training. So we're going to just demonstrate a little bit about how to use down and what the correction is if your dog does not comply. Now Louis been taught down a couple of different ways, and one is with verbal commands of down, the other way is with a hand signal to down. And each person in his family does it a little bit different, so that's why he knows a couple of different ways to go down. Your dog does not need to be in a sit position to go down. They should be able to down from a standing or a sitting position. Since Louis in a sit, we'll go right into asking him to down. Louis, hey. Hey. Down. No. Down. Good boy. Good down. That's great. Good. Hey, you. Louis. Good. Down. That a boy. Yes, boy. Good. Yay. Very nice. Good. Louis. Down. Very good. Good boy. Since he got back up, and when we ask for a down, we want him to hold the down, we're going to just apply pressure straight down with our foot. You're not stomping on it. You're not kicking your dog. You're just applying enough pressure so the dog feels the pressure downward and that you're not getting down on their level. Good boy. He's learned, good, to get rid of the pressure is to lay down. Uh-oh. So again, I'm going to apply pressure. I'm going to keep my constant pressure. Good boy. And we're not going to increase pressure. Good. So as long as he's holding that position and he's thinking, I'm going to keep the same pressure. Right? The wind's blowing today and he's distracted by things blowing around and the smells are incredibly strong, so Louis is having a great time being distracted. If he gets up, he'll correct himself and lie back down. So we're just going to be patient about it. It's not about jerking and popping and pulling and yanking them down. It's about them correcting themselves, feeling the pressure, and giving to that pressure. Good. He's at least thinking about the pressure. After you've asked for a down, a pet doesn't mean that you can get, like they get up. A treat doesn't mean they get up. It's when you physically tell them, okay, we're done, you can move. Okay. Good boy. Nice. That's good. personality is going to respond differently on how excited they are. Sometimes Frenchies don't necessarily like to lay down on cement and hard places. So you want to be respectful and work on down in different places. Don't always make them lay down in soft places because that's where they do it the best. You can still ask them in hard places, but sometimes, work them in easy places so he can be successful. And then when he is on hard surfaces, they'll learn more about this is only going to be for a short time and I can tolerate it. So we're here today to talk about the down command. And down means to lay down, not to get off or to get down off of me. So we're going to teach Keontae the command of laying down. Good girl. That's good. That's very nice. Good. So she knows how to offer the down. So we're going to put the word to the behavior by using treats. Okay? So we're going to start from a standing position. Down. Good. Because she knows how to offer it, she's going to automatically start to go into that. So then you're going to start putting the word to it. We don't want to give hand signals. We want them to completely understand the word before we add any hand signals at all through training. Okay? We want her to learn that she can go down from a sit or a down or a standing position. Down. Good. And this is very similar to offering behaviors where we're showing them 3 times. Good. Down. Very good girl. Very good. We're only going to give the treat when we ask for it, not when she offers it. So if she offers it, we're going to say, good down. That's a good girl. Very good. Good down. Okay. Down. Good. Very good. Right here. Down. Yes. Good. Now you notice we're not training in our kitchen or our house. We're out and about with lots of distractions. The wind's blowing today. There's things going on. So she's learning to focus while there's other things going on with her commands. So don't be afraid to get out and work your dog in the environments that you're going to be in on a regular basis. Down. Good. Very good. Now we're going to go into what if Keontae doesn't lay down when she's asked and what that pressure looks like. With our sit, our pressure is up and their bum goes on the ground, so we want pressure to be down. You can get down on the ground and apply pressure, but some dogs and some puppies turn it into a game because you're down on their level. And so then they completely lose themselves. So by using your foot to apply the pressure on the leash, it keeps that disconnect so that they understand, and then you can praise once they're down there. So we're going to teach the pressure. So I'm going to put a loop in my leash. I'm going to have food ready. I'm going to step on the leash and apply pressure. And as I apply pressure, I'm going to pressure, then treat, and then take my foot away. We're teaching the pressure, and then we'll put the command and the pressure together. Good girl. So I'm looping my leash. I'm applying pressure. And then once the pressure's there, and then I give the food. So she's not, and then I relieve the pressure. So she doesn't panic with the pressure. We don't ever want our dogs to panic because they don't know what that feel is. And the food helps us do that. So you apply pressure, keep your pressure, food, and then release your pressure. Okay? And it's just opposite from your sit because down is a harder command to get and it's a much more uncomfortable. So we don't want them to panic at all because they're feeling pressure and there's things going on and they get panicked. Good girl. Good. So now I'm going to start asking for a down, and if she doesn't down, I'm going to apply pressure. Down. Yes, good girl. Again, praise, get down there with them. That's nice. Okay. Yay. Very good. Down. Yes, good. Nice. Good girl. Yay. Very good. Yay. Down. Yes. Good girl. Right there. distracted, and I'm going to ask for down. And if she doesn't want to listen to the command, then I'm going to start applying pressure. And again, I'm not stomping my foot. The pressure isn't hanging your dog. It's just nice, easy pressure down so they comply, and then the pressure goes away. That foot sometimes becomes a cue for your dogs, and it becomes not a hand signal, but it becomes a non-verbal cue for them to lay down. So eventually, if you ask your dogs to down and they're not on leash, and you pick up that foot and put it back down, a lot of times they'll comply and go down because they'll have that muscle memory of you picking up your foot and them laying down. Down. So again, command with food. If they don't comply, then pressure and no food. And then you start phasing your food out of it where it's just physical reward and play for complying to the commands. Good. Down. Yes, good girl. Very nice. So we're going to ask a little bit more of Chianti. Down. Good. I'm just going to pet her. Just because I pet her does not end the behavior. Good. When she plops over, I'm going to stop. I'm going to, again, pick up my foot to apply pressure. Good. So again, that foot sometimes becomes a cue for your dogs, and it becomes not hand signal, but it becomes a non-verbal cue for them to lay down. So eventually, if you ask your dogs to down and they're not on leash, and you pick up that foot and put it back down, a lot of times they'll comply and go down because they'll have that muscle memory of you picking up your foot and them laying down. Down. Good girl. So again, command with food. If they don't comply, then pressure and no food. And then you start phasing your food out of it where it's just physical reward and play for complying to the commands. Good. Down. Yes, good girl. Very nice. So we're going to ask a little bit more of Chianti. Down. Good. I'm just going to pet her. Just because I pet her does not end the behavior. Good. When she plops over, I'm going to stop. I'm going to, again, pick up my foot to apply pressure. Good. So again, petting does not release the dog. And when you stop petting, it does not release the dog. You release the dog when you're moving on or doing something different or asking for a different behavior in your training session. Okay. Good girl. Nice. That's good. That's very good. Good girl. Yay. Good. Yay. Good girl. Down. Good. Very nice. So I'm not going to get as excited if I have to apply pressure, so that she starts wanting to please and to do it for the reward and not feeling like